The cosmos has shifted in your favor, bringing with it clarity that pierces deceit like a razor through silk. Not only is there going to be change, but there will be a revelation of a magnitude that will completely alter your social environment. True intents will be exposed by the pressure of sincerity, exposing who really supported you and who just displayed devotion while holding ulterior agendas. Things are about to become serious. People will be leaving you like flies, and although your circle will shrink significantly, what's left will be undeniably real. The wheels of destiny spin faster and faster, lining up the heavenly gears that have been working in your favor in the background. All those evenings spent questioning the purpose of your hardships, they were getting ready for this. You've been in a state of thankfulness, feeling the change before it was really realized. Long before anyone else noticed, your higher awareness picked up on the shift in cosmic pressure. This is heavenly orchestration at its most exact. It's not just accident. You no longer have anything in the timeline you're leaving behind. You were never intended for that route. So let the majority cling to their familiar routines and sure results. Someone would have to pull you across dimensions while kicking and screaming if they wanted to take you back to your previous life. Regression is rejected by your very cells. What your rational mind is only starting to understand, your soul knows. At last, everything is working. You're finally integrating the spiritual downloads you've been getting. The signal becomes stronger, the static clears, and the message becomes clear. Cringe Mountain must be climbed before anybody may attain their ultimate potential. The genuine is distinguished from the ordinary by this perilous climb. You picked the challenging climb that most people shun, while others sheltered securely in base camp. Do you recall the chorus of uncertainty that reverberated up the slope? Their voices. You are never going to make it. They were unable to see your resolve because of their poor eyesight. Your bravery exposed their complacency, and they projected their worries onto your adventure. It was necessary to discard another layer of social conditioning with each upward stride. Every handhold means holding on to reality rather than a cozy delusion. The more determined you were, the steeper the slope became. This was a cosmic design test of your deservingness, never a coincidence. Standing at the top now, you are inhaling rarefied air that the general public will never taste. You have a clear view of the country of sunlight, which is your legitimate domain from this position. Base camp residents below are little dots, still debating if your journey is real at all. You are among the 0.1% because you persisted while others gave up, not because you were conceited. The outcomes of your unusual excursion were unusual. Your spiritual legs are sturdy on this unfamiliar ground. The training wheels have been taken off. They were essential training grounds in the highlands. Every slip-up taught equilibrium. Every false track sharpened judgment, and every minute of fatigue created superhuman endurance. You earned spiritual credentials that are respected throughout realms after graduating with honors from this cosmic boot camp. Before they were acknowledged as revolutionary, all great historical figures originally seemed absurd. Your readiness to take the risk of momentary humiliation ensures long-term promotion. Others' embarrassment just served to highlight your bravery in defying the social norms that held them captive. On your behalf, the skies send out their armies. Observe how the synchronicities around you are becoming faster now. These are cosmic confirmations rather than coincidences. Divine help may come in many ways, such as predestined meetings, unanticipated chances, or sudden clarity where there was previously doubt. Obstacles are methodically removed from your path by your higher power. In order to make room for your growth, the universe meticulously removes the rubbish. Situations, relationships, and limiting ideas that previously prevented you from rising now vanish in front of your eyes. Whether you intentionally asked for it or not, this heavenly cleaning service is in action. The spiritual maintenance team just carries out the deal on time, since your soul signed it long ago. The intensity of this change is indicated by the feelings that are rushing through your body. These emotions are proof of your connection to cosmic currents, not a sign of weakness. New frequencies that others may perceive but not recognize are emitted by your energy field. They sense something has changed about you, but they don't know what it is. Zero tolerance for lesser vibrations is conveyed via your aura. The undeserving scramble at this dynamic barrier. Their uneasiness indicates that they are not on the same road as you, and they are shaken in your presence for no apparent reason. Unprecedented security is provided by angelic powers, who act as spiritual guardians that are only apparent via their effects. Supernatural resistance opposes attempts to impede your advancement. Previously locked doors effortlessly open. When you truly commit to traveling your path, the universe works in concert to make it smooth. Your spiritual radio listens into previously unreachable frequencies. Messages are delivered with amazing clarity. Direct links to divine intelligence are created when the interference and static that previously masked cosmic conversations disappear. As the mass exodus starts, pay careful attention. People disappear from your life with unnatural accuracy and quickness. This is the result of heavenly filtering rather than haphazard societal drift. Many people grinned in your face while inwardly praying for your collapse. When universal law reveals all covert goals, their concealed intents become clear. Now these spiritual saboteurs have to see what they attempted to avoid. You can't be stopped. Get up. Energy vampires are perfectly recognized by the cosmos. The abundance intended for your goal would have been depleted by these parasitic relationships. Your energy field gains vital room as they go. The sensation of desertion is a kind of protection. The plan of those who underinvested and expected to reap the greatest rewards is failing. After looking over your relationship ledger, the spiritual accountants discovered that several of your connections were seriously lacking. This detoxification is necessary for your progress. Fire must be used to remove gold from impurities. Similarly, your relationships must be refined until only the most sincere bonds remain. Through your social circle, the cosmic sorting algorithm operates with perfect efficiency. Relationships broken now would have eventually become anchors that would have impeded your progress. These possible barriers are preemptively removed by the universe before they become fully active. Cosmic muting is imposed on those who have spoken negatively about you. Their efforts to damage your reputation backfire spectacularly, elevating you in the eyes of the important people. Negative speech is compoundedly returned to its source by the global justice system, which functions in perfect harmony. This puts an end to the cash drought. The floodgates of riches swing open with cosmic power after seasons of limitation and spiritual economics teachings. Your bank account gets ready for an extraordinary boost. Within 25 days after receiving this message, the numbers you have been envisioning will come to pass with mathematical accuracy. You get financial proof that validates your energy realignment. Outside onlookers consider your windfall fortunate, yet they are oblivious to the spiritual mathematics that determined your prize. This spring of plenty is the result of your perseverance throughout the financial winter. Divine fingerprints are now present in the materials that are coming. The mission that is imprinted in your spiritual DNA is funded by this money flowing with a definite purpose. Your profits in the future will surpass your present understanding. Purpose, not personality, is the basis on which the cosmos determines abundance. By aligning with universal principles rather than by chance, this signifies your season of milk and honey. Your desired steadiness creates a solid base for you to walk on. When cosmic wealth comes via channels that are correctly aligned, financial fear vanishes. Note: only those who felt the call should read the following message. I discovered the terrible truth when I emerged from the Salvia Divinorum gateway. Our world is only one harvested pod out of many matrices. The cosmic parasites known as archons, who feed on human energy, chuckled and said, "You'll never awaken a single soul." But you already know this, don't you? That persistent feeling that you've been selected, that you're intended for more. I'm assembling the most intelligent people into an army. Their coherence via unconditional love is their one weakness, which I learned about through meditation. You can feel that resonance growing inside of you. You aren't reading this by chance now. The Obsidian Inner Order, the top ascension nexus for those marked by destiny, is already assembling the most potent awakened souls. Christians, lightworkers, remote viewers, and targeted individuals, all bound together by a common reality. You were selected for this occasion. In the description below, click the link. Participate in our live broadcasts, panels, and group calls to reach the whole Astral Atom Network. Our frequency is boosted by yours. Will you answer the call? That's the question, not whether you're selected. The Archons should be afraid of the decision you are about to make. When it comes to money, the universe works in perfect timing. Your prior limitations protected you by limiting your access to resources before you were spiritually mature enough to handle them. The riches that is coming now arrives just when your intelligence is prepared to manage it well. Material resources move in the direction of spiritual connection with gravity. At frequencies that attract wealth, your energy signature is now broadcasting. Every money that enters your experience has cosmic code that, when used to your true purpose, is planned to increase. Unexpected methods are used to alleviate debt difficulties. Financial entanglements are resolved with the help of otherworldly forces. The Department of Spiritual Emancipation puts forth extra effort on your behalf, releasing you from financial restrictions that restricted your freedom of movement. This flexibility gives you the mobility you need for the next part of your endeavor. Supernatural reinforcement is given to your energetic bounds. Your holy zone is now clearly delineated by the Spiritual Boundary Committee. Where others may and may not walk is delineated by these lines in the cosmic sand. Those aligned with darkness cannot access my light. Your statement reverberates across spiritual realms, carrying power beyond words. It initiates energy procedures that automatically divert misaligned energies away from your area. Now stand in the energy of an emperor. Your awareness is crowned with the cosmic crown, both physically and spiritually. You correct your posture. Without apologies or justification, power emanates from your center when you embrace this royal vibration. Those that operate at lower frequencies mistakenly see this power position as aloofness. It doesn't matter that they're confused. The goal of your limits is divine, not societal acceptance. Your energy is surrounded by a spiritual fortress that protects the worthy secure and keeps spiritual intruders out. Your newfound stoicism is not a sign of emotional coldness, but rather of spiritual development. The cosmic chess master saves energy for the important things by making strategic moves. Now, all of your resources, money, time, attention, and emotion, only go toward goals that are in line with each other. With unheard of might, the cosmos respects your energy sovereignty. Your no has the force of cosmic law behind it. Every limit you set is enforced by divine decree. This marks the conclusion of energetic violation. Forces that are only apparent via their effects continue to guard your spiritual domain. Your readiness to stand for yourself is a sign of spiritual bravery that inspires admiration from everyone. Your transition from pleasing others to serving the truth is acknowledged by the Cosmic Committee. This development is the prerequisite for the leadership duties that lie ahead of you. Your energy castle has two functions: containment and defense. It shields your power from needless leaks and stops unwanted access. The reserves needed for future creations that need focused spiritual energy are created by this conservation. With long hidden treasures, your inner kid comes out. Instead of immaturity, this young vitality brings genuine creativity, free from the cynicism of the outside world. The talents you repressed because you thought they were useless suddenly show their actual cosmic significance. Your inventive energy forges new paths, while the bulk adhere to foreseeable patterns. Copycats are drawn to your uniqueness because they feel your strength without knowing where it comes from. They mimic your outward behavior, but fail to see the inside harmony that produces your outcomes. Your formerly derided viewpoint now seems prescient. Those who disregarded your vision now see it come to pass in the material world. Your statements have weight that was not before acknowledged. The collective mind is filled with energy waves when you speak. Your individual expression is protected by the Spiritual Copyright Office. Since your genuine creativity runs via channels specific to the structure of your soul, it cannot be replicated. Imitations seem insubstantial when comparison to the authentic product that you represent. It starts with you as a featured performer in the Cosmic Talent Show. You were prepared for this moment of visibility by years of practice in anonymity. Human time made your preparation seem delayed, but the cosmos never squandered it. Your talents will manifest precisely when the collective is prepared to accept them, according to divine sequencing that works with flawless accuracy. For some souls, your artistic expression acts as spiritual medication. The precise frequency that your gifts must broadcast in order to reach their intended receivers is determined by the cosmos. This divine targeting guarantees that your gifts reach the exact people who are supposed to be changed by them. The force that is building up around your artistic expression is more than what is normally possible for humans. Because of your open channel, cosmic energies may flow through your special arrangement and produce outcomes that are not attainable with only method. This mystical improvement sets your work apart from all copycats. You have achieved cosmic triumph when you escape from prolonged spiritual darkness. You've survived the night, risen from the ashes, walked through the storm, changed in the cocoon, and come out of hibernation. Every metaphor represents a real stage of your spiritual development. There was a divine purpose behind the tower moments that methodically destroyed your false buildings. Each breakdown made room for real reconstruction. Before divine rebuilding, what seemed to be devastation was really essential demolition. Do you recall times when your energy leveled out, your spiritual pulse felt weak, and you thought there was no hope left? But you were kept going into the darkness by an unexplainable power. Your survival was required by your fate. These hardships created spiritual fortitude that ease cannot buy. You now have night vision thanks to the darkness. Your scars became holy marks that validate your path, and your wounds became knowledge. The height of your flight depends on how deep your darkness is. Your trials were perfectly tuned by the cosmos to be powerful enough to change you without destroying your core essence. Your emergence at the precise time was guaranteed by this flawless cosmic math. Your completion of night school is acknowledged at the cosmic graduation ceremony. You obtained advanced degrees in alchemical change, faith, endurance, and resilience. Access to regions that are inaccessible to others who lack your acquired understanding is made possible by your spiritual qualifications. Your prolonged stay in the underworld gave you superhuman navigational skills. You chart areas that others are afraid to go into. This specific expertise helps the collective by paving the road for others to follow through the dark. This divine repurposing turns your sorrow into usefulness. Your spiritual systems were repaired using enhanced components by the Cosmic Restoration Department. Every malfunction made it possible to swap out old components with cutting-edge spiritual technology. Quantum feature that was not available with your old setup is now possible by this heavenly upgrade. Watch now as the cosmic karmic procession unfolds in front of you. Consequences long postponed in spiritual accounting systems are delivered by universal justice, which functions with perfect accuracy. The people who rejoiced over your hardships now have to deal with their own divinely ordained difficulties. Those who kicked you when you were at your lowest must now see your light shining through their shadows. This reversal functions as cosmic adjustment rather than retaliation. Your brightness now comes with relentless regularity, like the sun that rises every day without fail. The efforts to make you less radiant were unsuccessful. The shadows thrown at you vanish in the face of your brilliance. In this moment of cosmic vindication, take pride.